Hello, you're tuning into Đồng Nai radio and television station. Coming first with local news. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính has just issued official letter 914 on strengthening safety measures to prevent and control the COVID-19 pandemic to implement the sets of titles. The Prime Minister asked the chairman of the People's Committees of the provinces and cities directly under the central government, the ministers, the head of the ministerial level agencies, the government agencies, continue to follow the directions of the Politburo, the Government, Prime Minister, National Steering Committee for COVID-19 Prevention and Control, and guidelines and regulations on epidemic prevention and control issued by the Ministry of Health with the spirit of initiative, drastic, strong and quality implementation and efficiency in order to achieve the double title win. For Ho Chi Minh City, while the entire city is not considered an epidemic area, all cases are made up of that were going through areas not declared as epidemic areas must make a medical declaration. Local authorities must establish a list of management and epidemiology and make decisions on isolation, examination and health monitoring in accordance with the results of the program. The Prime Minister requested that the People's Committee of Ho Chi Minh City strengthen the direction of strong and radical measures aimed at cutting off infection chains and preventing services. Đồng Nai Provincial People's Committee had just issued a written request to adjust the price of SARS-CoV-2 antigen rapid tests in the province. Accordingly, the Provincial People's Committee assigned the Department of Health to assume the prime responsibility for coordinating with relevant units to review and agree on the unit price in organizing the SARS-CoV-2 rapid tests and notify hospitals, clinics and medical facilities in the province to implement uniformity, not to let the situation of many different prices as at present. Assigned the Department of Labor, Foreign Affairs and Social Affairs to assume the prime responsibility for and coordinate with the Departments of Health, Management Boards of Industrial Zones, People's Committees of Districts, Cities and related units to work with enterprises, production and business establishments in the area. The province encourages businesses in production and business establishments to have a plan to support funds for their employees to perform quick tests of SARS-CoV-2, contributing to the good implementation of the prevention of COVID-19 in the area. The units are requested to implement and report to the Provincial People's Committee before July the 15th. Chairman of the People's Committee of Đồng Nai Province, Cao Tiến Dũng, had just signed the decision to establish the steering committee for the emergency prevention and control of eczema on buffaloes and cows. In particular, the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development is the standing agency responsible for advising and developing and operating regulations of the steering committee and advising the establishment of a working group for the steering committee. Epidemic dermatitis on buffaloes and cows appeared in Vietnam in October 2020 and appeared in Đồng Nai in mid-June. There have been outbreaks in Xuân Hưng, Xuân Hòa, Xuân Tâm, Lang Minh, Xuân Hiệp from Xuân Lộc District, Xuân Đông Commune in Cẩm Mỹ District, and Bào Trâm Commune in Long Khánh City. Haiti's Deputy Communications Minister Franz Exantus said the presumed assassins of Haiti President Johnny Moïse have been arrested. Alleged assassins of Moïse intercepted by the National Police in Pellerin shortly before 6 p.m. tonight, Communications Secretary Franz Exantus tweeted, according to media reports. According to Reuters, the head of Haitian police said that security forces fought with the group of suspects. 4 mercenaries were killed, 2 people were arrested. Earlier, according to Haitian ambassador to the U.S. Bullshit Altman, the killer was a professional mercenary impersonating an American agent. Meanwhile, the U.S. State Department asserted that the information that agents of the U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency were involved in the assassination was totally false. According to Haitian interim Prime Minister Claude Joseph, a group of foreigners speaking English and Spanish attacked the residence of President Moi and shot him dead. In the assassination of President Jovenel Moi, the First Lady has now been taken to Florida, USA, to receive treatment for gunshot wounds after she and her husband were attacked. Regarding the situation in Haiti, Prime Minister Claude Joseph declared martial law throughout the country. In a statement on July the 7th, Mr. Joseph announced his decision to hold an extraordinary meeting of the Council of Ministers to discuss the situation in the country. He also called on the international community to open an investigation into the assassination. According to the local media, the international airport in the capital, Port-au-Prince, is now closed. The Canadian embassy in Haiti is temporarily closed, and the Dominican Republic closes its border with Haiti. According to a diplomatic resource, the UN Security Council will hold an emergency meeting on July the 8th to discuss the situation in Haiti. That's all for the news today. Thank you for joining us and goodbye.